Boo. Hey. It's okay. Blue is here. Oh no, I scared you. Oh no. Please, please don't shatter again. My bad, my bad. Sorry, sorry. But Blue is here to reassemble you. I am here to re-disassemble you by accident and then apologize for it. Welcome to Sky. Um, Sky Saturday, yeah. That's when I was screaming after being swept up. Okay, I see. I see, I see. Alright. We got some dailies to do. We got some... Oh, well, we had an Eden shard, but now it's no longer there. And then we're gonna do Eden together. Yeah, this is stream title. Getting creative with these stream titles. So we recently had this spirit appear who offers to take us to just the regular kind of early on in the vault area. I turn my volume down just a little bit. Um, and so you can make all of these, you can get these gifts from all of these other spirits, and it sounds like Zairi is now able to start off with enough winged lights to make it to level 13. And I've seen other streamers all kind of also getting to their respective level 13 spots. I don't know if I'll have enough for myself, but at least somebody in the stream will have enough. So that's exciting. I think I might be one short unless the people who are saying it's like 125 at the beginning, or was it 129? It was 120 something. And for a lot of those, they don't count the Eden Shard ones. Hi. You're cute. I don't think that was a... Yeah, no, that wasn't a thing. You just wanted to say hi. Aw, you're cute. I like your outfit, super spooky. Thanks. Yeah, I'm dressed as a krill, but it does not actually keep me safe from other krill, like, at all. Our stuff today is in the... Okay, it's in the valley. That makes sense. Okay, bye-bye, random stranger who I don't know. Bye-bye. I'm going to leave you and go in here. Who is this tiny Yeti moth child? I don't know, they might not be a moth. They look like they had quite a bit of stuff. But it was just a random friendly rando. That has happened before, where I'll just randomly encounter friendly people, and then we'll like hang out for a little bit. People who I don't know. Which is one of the nice things about Sky. You can just randomly make friends with people out of nowhere. 1 second. It's a little bit loud on my TV, actually. Let me see if I can grab the remote. I think at one point during the week I was listening to, like, really quiet music on my Switch, and I had the TV turned up. So now, with something that's not as quiet, it was like blasting. Okay, so we have visit hot springs, practice with skater in the village, meet up with a courageous soldier, relive a spirit's memories. Okay, so we can just go down here because we're going to have to in order to get the rest of the seasonal candle light. But I think the Yeti accessories haven't been available for a while, right? I think that spirit hasn't been a traveling spirit in a while. That was one of my favorites, though. I remember when the bear hug, like, first was released as an emote. That was in late 2020, because that's when Season of Dreams was. One of the best emotes. I still regularly use that emote to this day. My favorite spirit is still the Peking Postman because I still think that one is really cute. But I like never use that emote. But the Yeti, I use that emote on the regular. Okay, I think that's everything. We don't have the Courageous Soldier here right now. No. The nice thing is, with these new missions that they're having, where it's like, oh, meet up with this specific spirit, they could be anywhere. They could be in their normal spot, they could be not in their normal spot. Actually, more often they're not in the normal spot. So you have to, like, go find them. But if you get in the area where they're at, and you start beeping, you can see, like, a little blue diamond that shows you, like, oh, yeah, they're in the screen. Just, like, follow this little thing. And you can keep beeping to find where they are. And it's usually something cute. It's like, oh, you know, like, play hide and go seek with this spirit, or, you know, help this spirit find their guitar, help this spirit, make a delivery to this other spirit. Help the spirit, like, show the spirit how to get to blah 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 place. Okay, I don't think they're in here either. Might be at the end of the level. But yeah, those missions are cute. I especially like the one with the guitar, because, the spirit just loses the guitar in the weirdest places. Yeah, no, nobody's over here. Okay. Must have a beautiful language. Beeps, honks, and interpretive dance hugs. Yes. Nope, still not here. Okay, we're going to leave. Bye-bye. One last BB. Yep, nothing. Yeah, most people call them honks. I call them beeps. For a long time I called them beeps, but beeps, honks, calls, whatever you want to call it. Oh, relive a spirit's memories? That could be anybody. I bet you most of these are in the Village of Dreams. So maybe we can just find the Courageous Soldier in the Village of Dreams too. And there are plenty of spirits we can relive over here. We can, in fact, we can even relive the Peking Postman over here. Usually with the reliving a spirit's memories, when you do it for the first time, it's very interesting, and then after that, it's like, whatever. Some of the ones from Season of Remembrance were really sad. Because it was like you were following them as they were losing a loved one or something, which was, again, really sad. But Peking Postman's is just really cute. So we'll go here, we'll practice with the skater. Do some drills here with the spear, make myself look cool. Even though I can't actually protect myself, but you know, maybe I could, like, trick a dragon into thinking that I could protect myself by, spinning this around menacingly. My headphones exploded, one of the screws popped out, now the left phone is loose. It still works, but it doesn't fit comfortably in my head anymore, so now I'm using these smaller headphones with a sensitive cord. If it gets jiggled, it disconnects. Oh no! I'm sorry, Emily. Sounds like you need some new headphones. I don't know, man. I have not had best luck with headphones. When I first started streaming, which was like a while ago now, I had such a hard time with headphones, and usually, like, I would plug them in and then they wouldn't work correctly for whatever reason, and then I would like have issues. Put you away. Oh yay! I'm at 150 now. Woo! So I understand that pain. And like even now, the headphones that I was using before, they just randomly, like, the volume kept decreasing to the point where I could barely hear anything on full volume, so I actually have a different headset than I used to. And I just switched over to the new one. Okay, we can practice with the skater. I recently bought the smaller headphones, but aside from it being on impulse, they're overall worse. Oh no! Things that are supposed to happen. Oh. Yeah, planned obsolescence, right? Keeps you buying new stuff. And it also stinks when you get something new and then the quality is worse. I've had that happen too. But I can't complain because someone at my work was super nice, and well, I don't know if it's really out of kindness or something else, but I actually got like a free headset from my work because someone on a different team, they had too much stuff and they were trying to get rid of things. Whee! And I was like, cool, like maybe this can be like my new headset for streaming and stuff. And I tested it, and the sound quality was so bad. It was so bad. And I was like, I can't use these. It was so nice of you to give me these for free, but they're not usable. This is probably why they're free. The small ones were very cheap. As much as I believe in planned obsolescence, it wasn't a smart idea. Oh, yeah, that's true too. You do get what you pay for, unfortunately. I don't see Courageous Soldier. Where are you at, Courageous Soldier? Maybe you're at the end of this level. And I can relive a spirit's memories over here. Oh yeah, I think the shortest one that you can like possibly relive is over here. I was a big fan of free stuff. Sometimes things that are free were free for a reason. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the headphones work fine. It's just the microphone that is very, very poor quality. So, can't really use it for its intended purpose because, I mean, if you have like a headset with a microphone, the whole point is to be able to get either in calls if you're using it for work, or if you're using it for streaming, then to stream with. Okay, you're over there. I will see what you want momentarily. Day I got it, I was like, I got a mouse and headphones for under $100. Yay! That's so sad. You deserve a mouse and a headset for under $100. house is nice. Okay, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. There you are. You were waiting in the Coliseum for me the whole time. The whole time. Oh, I get to play a sport. Ooh, crab race. Let's do it. I'm dressed up as a dragon. This can't possibly go wrong. Not when I'm dressed up as a dragon. Oh no. Oh, that circle. There it goes. Okay. I was like, that circle does not look like it's getting that much smaller. Navigate through the most oh no. Most checkpoints in the least amount of time. Why here? Why you gotta do this to me here? What? Why are we playing games over here? This is... Huh. This is not the best place to play, Sky Kids. I don't know about you guys. I'm in the dragon outfit, so... Oh yeah, I forgot we get these, like, little... Not gladiator pants, but kind of ish. Oh, okay, I'm a crab now. Okay, then never mind. We're good. It's all good now. Whee! I forgot I'd become a crab. Go, little crab, go! Doing dailies right now? Nice! We can do them together spiritually. Okay, this is the first test here. Whee! I'm just a crab, don't mind me. It's, you know, nothing to see here, nothing to worry about here. Hello, dragon. Where's the next one? There you are. Yep, I'm certainly not a sky child in disguise. I'm just a crab, doing crabby things. Such as, screaming and crawling very quickly. Hey, I got first place. You know, like the normal crab things, like screaming. Crabs scream, right? Leave the bubble to return, okay. How about I get a little one of these first? Nice. Can I get this one too? No. It's gonna... Wait, before I return! Dang it. For the past couple days, I was wondering where my water bottle was. I dropped my phone under the bed, went to go get it, and saw the... Oh! Well, I'm glad you found it. I totally forgot that those races were a thing. That was fun. Oh. And I have a first place medal now. Cute. Yeah, when the Sky Olympics were going on and everybody was thrown into a random team, I felt bad for the people because a lot of people, well, nobody had a choice. They were just randomly selected for whatever team, which is fair. So you can have like an even number of people on each team. But a lot of people didn't get like the team or the color that they wanted. And I was thrown into the blue team, which would have been the one that I would pick if I had a choice. And also that was like the highest ranking team. So I was just chilling during that whole thing. It was very nice. Like, oh, okay. Is our team still winning? Yep. And like all the other like 3 teams were duking it out for like second place. And blue team was like comfortably in first. Momoth, so this is my first time in the Village of Dreams. Aww, I hope you like it. I very much like the Village of Dreams. And everything. That whole season was just so good. Except there was one bug. Well, I mean, there actually, it was a big area when it. I mean, it's the same size as it always was when they first made it, but like, they hadn't made a lot of like new big areas at that point, and every time they introduced a new area, it was always so buggy. And so when when the Season of Dreams first came out, it was really easy to accidentally fall through the map and go out of bounds. And it was also really easy to, there was a bug that was horrible. It would like, you would get frozen and you couldn't do anything. You candle running. People, I think, I typo cringe when I say that. Oh, that you typed cringe. Yeah, I'm glad you clarified. I wouldn't have known. You wouldn't pick the green team, green mint tea. Blue stay winning. Yeah, that's true. I am yellow mint tea, and yet I was on the blue team. Rip to the yellow team. A missed opportunity for me. Green mint tea, blue stay winning. Yes, hello Majo, and welcome to Sky, yes. I was doing dailies. Not really candle running. We are going to do Eden, but I have to wait for Zairi to do Eden with. So currently, now we're gonna do candle cakes. Since we've finished dailies. It's good, I've been spending a lot of candles lately. Mostly on like friendship tree stuff. Hate Eden, I did it once and I don't want to do it again. Oh, I'm online, I'm just catching up on the last daily. No worries. But I must for cosmetics. Oh, Majo, you are in the right place. You are in good company. There, honestly, the opinion on Eden is very divided. Because there are some people who really love it, and I am not passing judgment on people who do love it, because they are more powerful than me. But I am in the same boat as you, Majo. I am not a big Eden enjoyer. I do not enjoy dying and losing everything, and then having to start over again. But yes, you must for the cosmetics. For the Eden candles. Yeah, I see you, you one black butterfly. Thank you. Sure, let's get these ones too. Boom, boom. It's possible to do in groups, or is the point of no return always solo? You can do it in a group. I like it, and probably for the same reasons it would be disliked. It's definitely more doable in a group setting. Because you can help each other out if you get knocked down. Somebody can help, maybe not rescue you because the rocks are gonna hit everybody else that tries to rescue you, but like, they can help get you your light back and help you recover between getting hit by the rocks. I see some black dye. Please, I love the black dye. Hooray, thank you. Oh, I got a notification the other day that I cannot collect any more spells, that I'm at like a limit on the number of spells that I can have, and I've hit that limit, and I'm like, you know, that's fair. But also, what? I didn't know that was possible. I don't mind the reset. It's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. It's the process of helping the children. Ah, okay. Having to go through that while, like, dodging all the rocks and everything. The reset is the worst part for me. I do not enjoy having to do everything over again. And I was okay with it when I was a new player. But after doing it for like 5 years now, I'm like, I'm good. If it helps you feel better, so you might be a more ambitious moth. So I have seen moths who like progress in the game very, very quickly. But if you're a little bit more chill, you could just do Eden shards, and those will give you winged lights. Or not winged lights, they'll give you, actually they do give you winged lights, depending on which spirit you, save. But they will give you, ascended candles. It's much, much slower than doing Eden, though.
Hello.
Petals hello! I do like the getting there parts the most. The falling rocks do get annoying. Modding is hard on Switch, which I am playing on. Oh, I also enjoy the Switch. I'm a Switch enjoyer. My Switch doesn't stream Sky super well though, so we're on PS4 right now. How's it going, Petals? This is a big old darkness. I do find that when you're doing Eden and you're like helping the little statues, I enjoy the concept of that for sure. But I'm also not very good at it. So usually what happens is I'll give winged lights to the little statues, and then I miss a bunch, and then I have to go back and give like a bunch more, and I just keep like having to backtrack, and that can be frustrating. Yeah, I wonder how many spells I have here total. There's a bunch that I could just get rid of, honestly, because like I have this. I have this cape. Why do I have 17 spells for a cape that I own? I just want to give away for a manatee plushie. Yay! Petals, you deserve it. The manatee plushie. In the game? Or like a real manatee plushie? Because I would love a real manatee plushie. I bet there are like plush sellers on like Etsy selling those. I don't know about the official Sky merch website. I'd have to check. I haven't checked their site in a while. I did get a mouse pad from them though. Maybe like half a year ago? Went to Eden with like 40 light. I lit 5, lost 5, and I was so done with it that I just stood in the avalanche until I went into orbit. Oh no, Majo. Maybe we should do Eden together one day, Majo. I think it would be less irritating to do it in a group. But you do still have to like run around and kind of help yourself. Cause usually when I do Eden, I'll try to carry people through for a bit, and what usually happens is I get hit pretty early on, and then we're no longer holding hands, and then even if we reconnect, I'm just gonna get hit again. So even in that sense, I can't really carry you through. I krill catapulted myself to the final gate and won the crab race. What? By several seconds? That sounds amazing. I love the manatees. Last week I won manatee head accessories. Oh, yay! I don't know if you're able to do sound balancing, but you're very quiet. Ah! Sorry, here. Is it louder? I'm always just... Ooh. My issue with the sound, I turned it down a bit. I think the way I need to fix it is, I need to put like a cap on the volume. Or put like a sound filter or something, because usually what happens is, for the most part, the volume is fine, but if I raise my voice like even a little bit, it'll go into the red, which is like where it's breaking the speakers. And I'm so afraid of hitting that limit that I turn it down like too much. I wasn't sure if it was like how you talk to someone who's very quiet like myself or not. Didn't want to come across as rude, but I would probably be better for me to say something than have my volume comically high and get jump scared. Explodes again, long message. Oof, yeah, thanks. Curl was chasing me, so I rushed second to last gate and then let it knock me towards the final gate. Hi, Zairi. Welcome back to the graveyard. Yeah, I hope this is better. But yeah, I think there's like a filter you can put on to where it will, where the sound won't like blow up on you if you talk too loud. And I do like generally have a more quiet voice anyway. I generally do not raise my voice and generally do not talk very loud to begin with anyway. Okay. Here we go. PNG tubers underrated. Thank you, Majo. Also, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Majo or Mayo? Some people pronounce the J with the J. Sometimes it's a Y sound, sometimes it's something else. You're still quieter than you used to be before last week, but I don't need all my volumes turned up to 100% to hear you now. Okay, good, good. So I also don't like go back and like watch the VOD for the most part. Oop, oh no, we lost Irie. But I've done it a couple times in the past, and probably like the distant past. And I'll hear like the volume spike too much, and then I'm like, ah, I wish I could fix it. No, thank you. No, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good. You don't see me. I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't worry about it. Welcome back, Zairi. Just in time to get hit by a crab. There we go. Man, these dragons are everywhere over here. Let's get this winged light over here. We're just gonna collect a little bit of winged light before doing Eden. Since the more you have, the more you can give to the stone children. I let go for 2 seconds to grab a winged light and we server split. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's how that works. Okay, we got the black butterflies. No, but I do appreciate y'all telling me when the volume is off, cause I can't hear it myself a lot of the time, unless I were to like record a clip, uh, and just like as a test before streaming every time, which is possible, but just tedious. I'm just lazy. That's the truth of it. So, most of the time if there's a volume issue, like I won't know until somebody says something. So it's very helpful when people say. Okay. Did you get that one? I hope you got that one, Zairi. Here you go. Oh, you're so tiny. So cute. IPA. Oh, how do you pronounce the A with the two dots over it? What sound is that? Ah, A, ya. My apologies for being a one language person. Umlauts get me every time. Yeah, me too. Miaho? Can look up things that read the International Phonetic Alphabet. I can. I can, and I should, and maybe I will after after we're out of the graveyard and away from the dragons. Okay. Doing pretty good here. We have the Krill Kid outfit, and the Krill Kid outfit is helpful. Krill Kid knows how to avoid all of the krill. In fact, she has a gold medal in it. That's really what the gold medal is for here. Wait, do I still have it? Yes, I do. I want to learn IPA, but it's many different characters to learn. To be fair, I've been casually, not even for any specific reason, learning like the Japanese alphabets, and that's a lot of characters. So if I can do that, then I should be able to do these other ones. Okay, yeah, I am missing this one. Oh, like, dentist love this one. Ma, Maho. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What does A with an what does A with an umlaut sound like? Oh, the A with an umlaut is pronounced like the E sound in the English word bed or bet. Meho? Wait, what? There's two different ones? There's a short A and a long A. The short one is pronounced like the E in bed or bet. The long one is similar to E in there or air. It's still eh. It can also be close to the ah and father, but with a more forward tongue position. Mejo. Mejo. I got it? Yay! Hold on, that's real languages that people speak. Ah and mama. I pay specific sounds across multiple languages given different symbols. Maho. This is just gonna be like 2 hours of me saying Maho. Sometimes pronouncing it correctly and sometimes not. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Linguistics stream, yes. Yes, say my name to feed my ego. Wonderful. Maho. Maho, maho, maho. Just realized even though my phone was plugged in all night last night, it didn't charge. No! Oh, that's the worst. Power issues make me very sad. Eerie! Eerie, what? You were streaming last night, very late last night, and you're streaming again today? Hi, Eerie. Thank you for the raid. Okay, hang on. I saw you. I saw you almost until the day reset last night. Girl, you are a dedicated streamer. Hi, Cherry. Hello, readers. Let's give a shout out to Eerie. Eerie is like such a chill and fun streamer. I was there last night. I was gonna just like pop in and say hi, and she was having a very interesting conversation. And like to the point where it's like, didn't even need to do the small talk. We just jumped into whatever the conversation was. I don't even remember anymore, but it was very fun. And she's generally just very fun and delightful person. So if you're not following her, I would definitely recommend checking her out. I think it was birds, something to do with birds. Oh, and very very interested or very intense conversation about matcha. That's what it was. Birds and matcha. Honestly though, you never know what's gonna happen in a Sky stream. Can be anything. Always good to see you, Minty, and know you. How was y'all stream? What did y'all do today? Talking about matcha without me? Well, it depends. It depends, Cheery. Are you a matcha enjoyer? Or do you not like matcha? That's a real question. I love matcha. Okay, I should have figured. Cause nobody who doesn't like matcha wants to be part of a matcha conversation, right? She was good, just chatting. Then Minecraft. Ooh, Minecraft. I didn't know you played Minecraft. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a chill time. I was converted recently. Oh, really? Okay, here's the question. Had you never tried it before and it was your first time trying it? Or had you tried it before and then you didn't like it and then you kind of decided to try it again and then realized that you liked it? I mean, that's a very specific scenario, but I feel like that has happened to more than one person. Well, I just started recently. Wednesday was my first time. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I see. Nice. Well, Minecraft is popular for a reason. It's it's a very chill one. I never really played it much myself either. So, I hope you enjoy it. Had some bad ones before, but then I had good matcha. Good matcha changes you. I don't know. Y'all might be convincing me to try matcha again. Every time I try it, it's just, to me, it's eh. But for matcha enjoyers, like you can just have my matcha, it's okay. To me, it's like the green tea taste. I don't know. Don't try it at Costa Coffee? Okay. And there's like a specific like green tea taste that like an aftertaste or something that I'm not a fan of. And it's one of those things where you just have to drink it enough times and then you'll get used to it and then it'll be fine. But you have to it's like an acquired taste. And I don't drink it enough to acquire the taste. I never had matcha. Well, some people here will tell you it's great and try it, and some people here will tell you it's eh, and it's up to you if you want to try it. Oh, here's a question, Eerie. Have you ever gotten a message saying that you have so many spells that you can't have any more? I do agree on the acquired taste part, though. I disliked it a lot growing up. Acquired taste might be loathed. Okay, then you gotta get into it. Yes, okay. So I was like, really? That's a thing? But no, it's a thing. If I go here and I try to collect this free Do Not Disturb spell, it tells me reached maximum amount of consumables. I guess I gotta start, like, using some of these, actually, for pinwheel spells back in the day. I bought 99. Oh, and the game said no more. I see, I see. So that it's probably I probably hit 99 of the do not disturb spells because occasionally I'll just check it. You just bought 99 pinwheels. That's amazing. The Sky Elder said, child, you have too many pinwheels." It never occurred to me that there was a cap. D&D spells too, yeah. D&D spells? I should start using spells more. Actually, how many of the do not disturb spells do I have? D&D. Where are you? Oh, yeah, I'm at 100. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't use them, I just collect them because they're free. Okay. You know what? I think I can live with 100 since I'm not using them. I just noticed like every few days it would give you a free one. So then I started collecting them. I have not actually given gifts to people yet. So let's do that. Also, Eerie, if you need to raid and run, especially because you, like I said, you were on late last night and you were on today too. That's dedication. But yeah, if you stopped the stream because you needed to like get food or do anything, run errands, you are more than welcome to do so. We'll be chilling here. We'll be dying in a minute, but before we die, let's just give some last minute gifts of light to people. I don't particularly like bitter stuff, but I've been getting more into bitter stuff since I've been trying to stop expecting things to be sweet. Notably not commenting on anyone's taste. It's so okay to not like things. Yeah, everybody has like a different palate and different tastes. So like, you know, something that you like might not be something that somebody else likes. I do like earthy tastes, but I'm more into sour. I really, really like sour things. And I'm not talking about like sour and sweet, although those are good too, like the sour candies. I'm talking about sour and savory. Putting lime and lemon on all over meat. Ah, so good. Putting lime and lemon in soup and having like sour soup. So good. If the limit applies to dye too, I'm at precisely 100 in red green dye. Ooh, good questions. These are the good questions to ask. I love black coffee. Zairi, I don't know you. I don't know this person. We're not friends. No, I'm kidding. Black coffee though, that is powerful. That's way too bitter for me. Lime, my beloved, yes. Lime is so good. Anything citrusy on anything makes it so good. It's like cheese. You put cheese in anything and it makes everything better. You can put cheese in soup, it's better soup. You put cheese on a sandwich, it's a better sandwich. You put cheese on a burger, it's a better burger. You put cheese on a pizza, it's an actual pizza now. You put cheese on your pasta, it's better pasta. And for the people who like cheesecake, you put cheese in dessert and you get cheesecake. I like bitter if it's mixed with sweet. So semi-dark chocolate. Ah, yeah. Bitter and sweet. Yeah, that is a good combo. You're so right. You are so correct. Only wanting things of a certain caliber has been getting in the way of me enjoying things. I've been trying to expand my tolerance for things. Aww. I believe in you, Emily. It's good to try new things, even if you don't like it. It's good that you tried it. I'm an anti-cheese advocate. Radical cheesiness is scaring me. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay. Ugly Maho, if you don't like cheese, that means there's more cheese for me. I will sacrifice myself and volunteer to take your cheese. So then everybody wins and everybody is happy. I'm a fierce cheese ally, yes. You know, to be fair, okay. For on ugly Maho's side, Maho, I will give a point in your favor. The cheese is probably not good for me. Too much cheese is probably not good for you. So if you want to be healthy, not having as much cheese as I have is probably a good way to go. But I also have cut a lot of other things out of my diet that I think contributes to being healthy. So, you know, everybody has their Achilles heel, and my Achilles heel is cheese. Which is not the worst Achilles heel to have, you know. This isn't about health. Cheese is so bad for you. Listen, I eat cheese. I eat a lot of cheese, but I don't drink soda, like, at all. So there's my, trade-off. Oops. I don't drink energy drinks, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink soda. I drink tea and I drink water. And that's it. So I can have a little cheese as a treat. It's actually a lot of cheese. I drink a ton of soda, but in my defense, I have undiagnosed ADHD and need the caffeine. Yeah, I think my caffeine that I get is from tea. So it's definitely not that I don't drink caffeine, because I do have caffeine too. Although it really depends for me. I did an oopsie. What was it? Like it was some weeks ago now, probably like months ago now. But one day I drank coffee, like a little bit of coffee. It was like super, it had a ton of sugar in it too. So it was like sugar and coffee, like a mocha something or other. And I drank it at like 9 p.m. And let me tell you, that was not a fun night because I could not fall asleep that night to save my life. Caffeine makes me sleepy. Oh, mosquitoes, you are powerful. Now, that was the first time I ever experienced the effects of caffeine like late at night and then just not being able to sleep. Even though I was laying down in the dark, in silence, with my eyes closed, not moving for like 4 hours, just laying there. I vow to try more niche sodas. The big ones are too fizzy for me. Hurt my mouth slightly after a week of only drinking tons of water years ago. Yeah, I don't like the feeling. I don't like the carbonation. And then when you like swallow and it like burns your throat. Uh-uh. But it's because I don't drink it that much. Oh, Zyrie's a moth now. Like somebody said something. I have a few teas I need to try, but I don't have a stove at the moment, so I'd have to use microwave hot water. Oh, that used to be the way that I would drink tea, Zairi. I would microwave hot water. Which was totally blasphemous to some of my friends at that time. I think now people don't care. It's like, you do whatever you have to do to get hot water. When you're my age, people stop caring about stuff like that, but I had some friends when I was younger who were basically like, oh my god, I can't believe that you drink tea this way. What is wrong with you? Exactly the opposite. I got sick from tap water once, and so do anything too close to plain water texture hurts my throat, so I prefer fizzier sodas. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do drink filtered water. And I understand people who don't like have a filter and they also want to not buy a bunch of bottled water. But no, I'm like water only. And tea, but then the tea also has the water. Okay, let's try not to do what we did last time. We had an off day last week for some reason. I don't know why. But we like super overshot where we needed to land. Like really badly. Okay, we're good. Today things are looking good. Or better. Now I think we're stuck here. Okay, there we go. That was so much better than last time. I still don't know what happened last time. Okay, you good, Zairi? Moth invades Eden. Nod solemnly while crossing my arms. Some of my friends are like, microwave water is better than no tea. And some are, it's all the same as long as you don't try to microwave the tea leaves. Oh yeah, I'm super not judgmental about that. I don't care. Some are, how dare you not own a tea kettle? Or tea bag. Oh. I never thought to prepare it that way. Yeah, I've never put the tea bag in while it was microwaving the water, but like if somebody does it that way, it's what that's fine, I guess. Says not blasphemous, I don't think. I mean, it's gonna get hot regardless, right? I do like kettles a lot when I remember I can use them, but recently my mom gave away all the tea bags since I wasn't using any of it, since I don't like any of them. Put the bag in cold water in the microwave? Yeah, like I guess that's what some people do. I've never heard of anybody doing that actually. But if somebody out there does, that's fine, I guess. I'm not gonna... I personally will not judge you for doing that. Although I don't understand why not just heat up the water first and then do it, but I guess it's less work. So then you don't have to, you can just put it in and then whatever, it's in there. Someone claimed they do that as a joke. Oh no, that started a war. I could see that. I could see people going nuts over that. Also, I just realized the water in here looks like the ink from Bendy and from the Bendy games. Oh, the water in here. Yeah, this is the dark water that drains the life out of you. The Bendy and the ink machine. Okay, we flew together, and now we die together. Pretty sure tea bags aren't meant to be microwaved, so it might be legitimately unsafe. Bendy and the Krill machine. Tea bags, well, it depends on what the tea bag is made out of, right? If it has plastic in it, then that's probably pretty bad. But a lot of tea bags, I can't say all of them, but a lot of them are just made with paper. So if you that'd be like microwaving wet paper, which, like, you know, if you microwave anything, most of the time you're gonna put like a paper towel on it. So I don't think that's gonna hurt you. Oof, oof. Bad place to be. Bad place to be. Oh, bad me. Bad mint. Oh, we're up to a rough start. Okay. You wanna try that again, Sky Kid? That was rough. You know what? I'm also regretting not getting my tiki torch out. Bending the curl machine. Tea bags are bad for microplastics, especially the silky ones. Oh, yeah. I think it depends. Yeah, at that point it depends on the brand, because I do know that there are some brands. Oh, I just can't go this way. Where it like says on the tin, like, oh yeah, this is just made with paper. But yeah, if you have plastic in it, that's a pretty bad idea. That's the thing, since they aren't intended for microwaving, they aren't specifically made safe for microwaving, so you'd have to know the full ingredients. Yeah. That's, you know what? That's a really fair point. I haven't thought about that before, because again, I never did it in that way. But if there's plastic in there anyway, I mean, it's going into hot water. So wouldn't the microplastics get in your body regardless? I don't know. This is an interesting Sparks an interesting debate once again. Oops, oops, oops. Even the papery ones can be treated with something so they don't immediately turn into mush. The water loose leaf supremacy. Yeah, but then you need the thingy, the like one of those. I have like a metal one for the tea leaves, for the loose tea leaves. But honestly, even if you just put the leaves in the tea loose without a bag, and even without the steeper, like if you drink some of the leaves, it's not gonna kill you. Which that will also probably get me labeled as some kind of tea heathen. There's a difference between just eating and specifically hitting with microwave, the waves used in microwaves, the appliance to heat food. But yeah, I assume tea bags. That's true. I assume tea bags are made to not dissolve in water. It's all circling back to matcha and the consumption of the leaf. As long, or at least long enough to reasonably make and drink tea. This is... We're having like a serious, deep discussion about the preparation of tea now. Okay, so we're all generally in agreement that if you prepare tea by heating up the water in a microwave and then putting like a tea bag in there, that's fine, right? That's we're in general agreement about that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, bad place to be. Oh, I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck in this corner here. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, cool. Cool, but not cool. When I was a kid, I would just take random leaves from bushes and trees to chew on them. Most of them were bitter. Time is a flat circle. This seems very unwise. I'm on the side of hot water is hot water regardless of if you get it from a stove, microwave, tea kettle, or coffee maker. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Hey, I mean, I think at that point we have now had a civil debate in places where many people that went places where many people would fail to have a civil debate about the preparation of tea. But yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't, if it's prepared with a kettle, if it's not prepared with a kettle, like that's fine. But yeah, I never thought about the microplastics. I did see something about certain tea brands using pesticides and then having pesticides in the tea. And that actually made me kind of avoid certain brands. Unfortunately, one of which, but it might not come as a surprise, but Lipton, which is like one of the biggest ones, especially for like sweet teas and stuff, they're really bad about having a lot of pesticides in the tea. Now that I think more about it, I don't know how many leaves are dangerous to consume in small portions. Yeah, I think it depends on the kind of leaf too. But it sounds like you came out of it totally fine. And I mean, I think that's just a thing that kids do. They're gonna put stuff in their mouths. I put grass in my mouth as a kid. I put dirt in my mouth as a kid. I chewed on grass. I chewed on pine needles, and those were really... They had a really, like, bitter taste. But, you know, if something makes you sick, then you learn not to eat it again. Yeah, I had to go back. Whoopsie. And then some kid taught me when I was a kid about those little, like, red flowers that had, like, just a tiny little thing of nectar in them. And it was very sweet. And so then I would pick those flowers and then, like, get the nectar out of them. But I don't do that anymore because the hummingbirds need that nectar. Yeah, let's sit down. Oh yeah, pesticides are awful. Oh, new justification for my Lipton enmity. Yes. You're welcome. Comically, ugh. I ate a couple leaves as a kid just to see what they tasted like. What was your consensus as a child? What was your conclusion that you came to? Or were the leaves good? Have you ever eaten wood, sorrel, the lemony clover plants? No, I did not. Sounds interesting, though. There were these, like, little grassy type plants, but not grass, that grew into, like, this V shape. And they had these little seeds at the ends. I wonder what they're called. And I would eat those. Or chew on those and, like, eat the seeds off of them. And it tasted like nothing. They tasted kind of like lettuce. They're awesome. The leaves and the flowers are edible. And they taste like lemons. It's great. Whoa, that does sound awesome. I live in places where people treat Lipton iced tea with a ton of sugar added as the definition of tea. If someone offers you tea at their house, that's what you get. You order tea in a restaurant, that's what you get. If you go to a tea shop and order tea, that's what you get. Oh, that's why. Come discussion while literally dying on a hill. Blue. The irony in this whole scenario. Dying on a hill, but I'm not dying on that hill. Dying on a hill unrelated to any topic of discussion. Incidentally, I know at least one person who uses a coffee maker to make hot water for hot chocolate and tea. That person is based. I don't know who that person is, but good for them. I think, what was the other one? There was another brand that that put a lot of pesticides, or that used a lot of pesticides, so their teas had pesticides in them. I think it was Twinings. Twinning. So, just as a warning. Beware. Beware the Twinings tea and the Lipton tea. Ouch. 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 I'm sorry, Twinings. I'm sorry, Lipton. But, Republic of Tea is a good tea brand. And what's the other one? Numi? I think it's Numi. Elder Mask works against Eden Rocks. Yay! Sound like they could be good for cooking then. More research required for lemon flavoring via flowers. Yes! I feel like eating a little bit of dirt as a kid, like, not only is it normal, because kids are gonna do that anyway, but, like, it's actually kind of good for you. You get, like, a little bit more, your body gets to practice immunity, or boosting its immune system, because you're putting a bunch of foreign stuff inside of it. But also, can sometimes get, like, a little bit of minerals out of eating dirt. Don't do that as an adult, though, please. If you did it as a kid, it's okay. Telling children to eat dirt. Living up to my name as Mint Tea, like I'm an actual an actual mint plant over here. Okay. Whoa, finally made it over here. Just, you know, be careful foraging. It's officially on record. I'm secretly a plant this whole time, pretending to be a human. I've done a really good job as this plant pretending to be a human, though. I mean, I don't think most plants could pull this off. Oh, you do? You have read of recipes that use them. Okay, cool. Just, you know, be careful foraging and clean everything thoroughly. Yeah, and if you're like not sure of something, like please don't take that risk. But that's I would say that's more along the lines of with like mushrooms, because mushrooms, some of the really, really deadly mushrooms can look just like totally normal, not deadly mushrooms. So you have to be like really careful if you ever forage for that kind of stuff. Okay, okay, death awaits, death awaits, death awaits! Okay, I thought I could make it and I couldn't. Oh, we have a ways to go before we get to where I actually wanted to be at this point. Oh no! This is why you need the tiki torch. I could do the, let's see, I think I have one of these, one of these recovery ones, wherever it might be. Oh, but you have to spend so much time just sifting through. This is also rough. Oh. I don't think it's this one, right? No, this is a glow spell. Oh, I have 27 glow spells? Good for me. No, I think it's a... It looks like a little potion vial thingy. Oh, it's right at the top. Yeah, I use these a lot. I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of these. Had an interesting immune system as a kid. I got sick all the time, but I got better pretty quickly. That's good. But also, that's sad that you got sick all the time. I guess maybe you just got exposed to a lot of things that made you sick. And, like, unfortunately, you got sick from it. Because, I don't know, if you get better really quickly, that you might have a better immune system. But if you get sick a lot, too, that's also an indicator of a compromised immune system. So, I don't know. Okay, retreat! Retreat! Okay, I think I got those. Yep, okay. They got. Kids have a faster recovery because of blood flow and stuff. Adults have immunity and wisdom because kids eat dirt. Gotta run. Hope you have a lovely rest of your stream. Aw, see you later, Eerie. It was nice chatting with you. It's always nice to see you. I'll see you around. When in doubt, do not. Never forage mushrooms if you aren't a professional. Yeah. Having a cold is not fun? Are you sick, mosquitoes? Sorry. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Whether or not, like if it's your day off, jeez. If it's your day off and you're sick, that's not fun because instead of getting to have fun, you get to be sick and just try to recover. And if you're like supposed to be working and you have the day off because you're sick, you can't really enjoy your day off because you're sick. So it's a lose-lose. Okay. Yeah, it's time. It's time to die for real now. I'm good? Okay, okay. Glad. Let's just like sit down here. It's kind of... Sometimes if you sit down it helps you be a little bit less of a target. Alright, well, the rocks start coming and they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming. Back on the ground, so I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. We're all-stars, aren't we? We need to get our game on and go play. Ninja Zyrie's already dead. Oh no, Zyrie. Sorry, Zyrie. I was slow. I wanted to stretch my winged lights a little bit longer, but did not work out very well. Oh no, so spooky. Zyrie's a ghost, a spooky ghost. Eden makes you a rock star. Oh my gosh, Blue. Okay, hang on. First of all, I could pin comments, but second of all, that deserves a buttums. And I'm going to get that to you in just a moment. We gotta get the show on and get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Oh, my Sky Child is like so done. She's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I've not been able to move from the spot. Oh please, let me just get this one last person over here. You can do it, Sky Child. Let's try to save one more Sky Kid. There we go. Okay, we got it. She really gave up there. That was a good, like, 15 winged lights that we lost being unable to move. Came back to the Meet the Beatles episode. I love that episode of the Powerpuff Girls. That one was so good. Okay, that was for Blue. This is very late, but that was for Blue. I like dying first so I can make ghost jokes. I may have started a trend in the horse gacha. What happened? What trend did you start? As a kid, I ate mushrooms? What kind of mushrooms? Was it just like the ones that they normally use in cooking? Oh, are we gonna keep other Sky Kids company? Your light is being washed away. Oh, my light is gone, buddy. Oh yeah, we're with these other kids now. Oh, there's three of us. Me, Zyrie, and one other person hanging out with me. A rando. Hi, randoms. No, it was in the back of my house. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can move on to the next stage. Now that me and Zyrie are both here and ready to be born again. That's cool though. One of my coworkers talks a lot about that too, that she used to like forage for mushrooms and stuff. She had like a lot of wooded areas where she used to live. And like she and her parents would go out and forage for stuff. That's like for a long time. Actually not that long. Some time ago, some years ago, there was a concept called cottagecore, which is just like romanticizing the idea of living in the middle of nowhere Just having a little cottage gives me cottage core vibes. I guess people just want to live a simple life, right? Don't have worries. You just chill out in your cute little house with greenery all around. It's a nice thought. Each horse has aptitudes for different race lengths, and low aptitude means they'll do poorly even with good stats. You can increase aptitude by inheriting stats from other horses. I took a horse with the lowest possible aptitude for the current PvP race, very good debuff skills, and forced her up to only slightly low aptitude and ran her in PvP as a debuffer and started winning. Someone else saw that and tried it and also started winning. Oh no, the meta is shifting. Don't know anything. Didn't know anything about good mushrooms. Oh, I'm glad it worked out okay for you then, mosquitoes. I'm glad you're okay. Dang, you started the trend. How does it feel? How does it feel to be a trendsetter? That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I mean, all it takes is one person to kind of have a realization about something that will help you get along in the game, like help you improve. And yeah, once you start it, people are gonna follow that. All right. Okay, Zairi can hold on to me. This round of Eden was not actually not as bad as last week's, I gotta say. Last week's we just I don't know, I just goofed up that OOB and we were in trouble for a minute there. And now we're good. No more goofing the OOB. Goofed up Eden itself for a bit there, but I also didn't have nearly as many winged lights as I normally do when I do Eden. So it worked out okay. Breaking the meta so hard other people copy me is my favorite thing. That is pretty great. I feel like that for you know, any PvP game or any like social game like that. If you find that the one thing that breaks the game that really people are gonna notice and people are gonna definitely take advantage of it, you know. It's like I don't play a lot of like gacha games or PvP or anything like that, but Sky comes pretty close as a gacha for me. And then there's like the Pokemon card game. People build decks all the time that are like so broken. We're gonna make little tiny zigzags up here. Got closer to that random little like island down there. I still don't know what that is. But one of the most recent things in that game, in the Pokemon card game, was they had a what was it? There was one card that's ability was that it was immune to like the really powerful cards, which are called EX cards. And like any effects or attacks from the EX cards do not affect it at all, which is so broken. So, you know, people could build like all of these really crazy powerful EX decks. And if you have that card, you just won't take any damage from them, which is great. Yay, we did Eden, y'all. That was good. Now let's see how many winged lights we start off with, but also how many Eden candles are we gonna get? So I'm pretty sure I did Eden before the reset or I did not do Eden after the most recent reset, so I should also get Eden candles with this one. By the sounds of it, it seems like they have a weakness to GX cards. A strong card like Charizard GX could topple that entire meta. Oh, really? Okay. I think in that game they don't have GX cards yet, though. So, like, that could be a way to defeat it later on, but right now you can't. But I don't really use EX cards that much to begin with because it hurts you a lot more when you use them and they get killed. Or they faint. Look at, oh, Cake Baker. There you are. You're right here. You're totally online right now and doing Eden with us. Hang on, we're almost in the center of the universe. Whoa, whoa. We lost the shine. We could actually see the center of the universe there for a minute. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. That's... I think we had 94 before, so now we have 106. This is the most Eden candles I've had in a long time. Are you able to buy your thingies, Irie? I hope so. Maybe you answered and I didn't hear, but what are your pronouns? Whatever. You can call me anything. Okay, cool. Oh, I can't warp home right now. That's interesting. I've never really paid attention to that before. That's interesting. Oh, I can... Oh, yay! You got your thingy. It wouldn't make sense to put on the tiki torch now, but I could. I call her my liege. Yeah, there's like, I guess, an inside joke where I'm King Mint. So some people will call me King, my liege. It has slowly like evolved over time. So that's how you fix the mask. Yes! Oh, you fixed it! Yay! Okay, good. like to think of my Sky Kid as, well, currently not right now because she's just Krill Kid, but sometimes she's got a little like princely outfit with like the little crown and everything. Since she's a kid, she wouldn't be a king, but she'd be a prince. 104. Oh. Oh, isn't that sad? Well, somebody's not gonna hit level 13. But I think Zairi will. I think it's broken in Eden, though. It should be something else. It should be a little bit higher than that. I think. You're about to be reborn. Should be able to check properly once we're loaded back into home. Yes. We're skipping the credits. Sorry. Sorry, credits. The one thing that's kind of weird or a little awkward about dying together is when you're reborn together, you're kind of like smashed. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm at 124. That's just my luck. I have one less than what you need to be able to hit level 13. 131! Yay! Zairi! Oh, you have more than enough. Oh, that's so awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Alright, do you want to go back to Eden just to get the winged lights? We can grab the winged lights. Since these ones, I always forget to grab these ones. I think 129. Oh, 129. Unless the planar site is missing some winged lights. The 13ing will have to wait. The 13ing. Yeah, we'll just grab these ones real quick. Yeah, I did an oopsie actually for a while, for like years. And I realized because somebody told me that when you have the traveling spirits, I noticed it a long time ago, but when you see the traveling spirits, let's say you've done a season and you've already collected all of the collectible accessories from that spirit, so you have everything from them. And then that spirit comes back as a traveling spirit. And so you can, if you never played that season, you can get those accessories from that spirit. I had started getting to the point where I had collected everything. So like when I got those traveling spirits, I just left them alone. I was like, oh, there's no point in doing anything with them. You go to talk to them, and there's a tree that has like all of the accessories. And then there was like a little thing where you could spend like 2 Eden candles to unlock the rest of the tree. So you could actually go like buy the accessories. And my opinion at that time was if you spend those 2 Eden candles, it's for nothing. Like it unlocks the rest of the tree, but it doesn't really like do anything for you. And hang on, just getting to this cutscene. And so I would never redeem those ones that I already had. And then I was told years later by somebody in stream one day, like, oh, actually you need those. And like that's what gives you the extra winged light after doing Eden. And I was like, no way, really? And it was true. I started actually getting more. I thought it was just the number of times you did Eden. And that was it. So once I learned that, I started giving the Eden candles to all of the traveling spirits that I didn't have that part of the tree unlocked, even if I've already done the season. And I've been like trying to play catch up ever since, and because I was wondering, I was like, man, some of these like newer players, they'd be playing for like not too long, and they would already get to the point where they were like past me, because they would do Eden every week, and I would just not do it. And they would collect all of the... There we go. They would collect all of those things, and I hadn't been doing it for so long. Just spending the Eden candles on the spirit. I can now confirm that dies cap at 100. All the red butterflies and only the red butterflies are still here for me because I'm at 100. Wow, interesting. Okay. So spells and dies cap at 100. It's good to know. In the daily quest, it says to meet the courageous soldier in the valley, but that spirit is from the Golden Wasteland. I'm confused. Does it make sense to you? When quests say to meet rather than to relive, it means they have an activity for you to do, and they might not be in their normal location. Yes. So the exactly what Zairi said. So that spirit is in the valley today, even though they're normally in the wasteland. Alright, I just haven't been able to find the spirit. Yeah, it just says in the valley. I guess one hint is when it says they're in the valley and not like a specific area in the valley, because sometimes they'll say, oh, like meet up with this spirit in the Village of Dreams. So then you know, like, you have to go to the Village of Dreams specifically. So if it says in the valley, then it's not in the Village of Dreams, it's not in the theater area, it's not in the Hermit Valley, it's not in any of the seasonal areas, it's in the base valley area. Of which there are like 3 different. There's like the very beginning area, there's that like rainbow area, the place where the rainbow was always at. And then the very, like after the races. Those are like the 3 areas that that spirit could be at. If you want me to tell you exactly where it is, I could tell you because I saw it earlier, and Zairi and I both did that daily already. But if you want to try to find it yourself, I will also not give it away. Whee! Okay. We have perfected the jumping through this bug again. We have perfected it. We're good. Good at video games. It's in the Coliseum. Village of Dreams. Whoops, I remember area name. Oh, okay. I should have read chat. I didn't see chat, sorry. It's in the Coliseum where you end up after finishing the race. You can cut through the Village of Dreams, taking the boat. Yep. Yeah, that I like to do that shortcut because, again, I've been playing for so long that the races are very tedious to me. I don't like doing them. That used to be one of my favorite parts of the game is doing the races. And now I'm like, nope, no race for me. I'll ride a boat instead. I'm getting old. My Sky Kid's getting old. Her knees are hurting from doing so many sand races. I wonder in this world where, like, you have these Sky Kids that are constantly dying and being reborn. Like, what's the concept of age for these Sky Kids? Is this Sky Kid now like 10 minutes old because 10 minutes ago we were reborn? Or is she 5 years old because I've been playing the game for 5 years? What other spirits can we grab quickly? Our winged lights. We can do the Isle without doing trials. I think trials might take too long. Or we could do trials, maybe. Thinking about it. I'll think about it. While we grab the not trial ones. Because if we do trials, then we can get... we can just knock out all of the tedious ones. When you first play the game, that's their birthday? Okay. Okay, so my Sky Kid is like 5 then. Like 5.5. Maybe you can warp to me when you're done. That might be better. I would say 5 years, since you stay friends with everyone and remember who people are after going through Eden. Which I read as them keeping their memories, and most their bodies kept in a light sort of stasis. That's this fanfic slash speculation answer. It suggests that they're a newborn infant when you start. Mine's a few days old. Oh. I mean, there are creatures that, like, when they're born, even when they're like newborns, they're like on their own. Like some reptiles. Reptiles, fish. So you could technically be born independent. Today is day 5. Oh, you're less than a week old, or your Sky Kid is. I'll stand here for a bit. You're both so baby. This is why y'all are moths. Yeah, no, mosquitoes. I remember when mosquitoes came into chat the first time and was like, I just started. It was not that long ago. Y'all are both babies. I hope you guys have had good experiences with the Sky players and the Sky community. I've mostly had a really good experience. I've heard of other people having not good experiences though, so I'm like, that's my first concern with moths and other new players. I mean, I guess those other new players would also be moths, but still. I think I should do Eden. I got all the winged lights across the map. Um, there's no like hard or fast rule about doing Eden or when you do Eden. So you can if you want to. Um, kind of with the idea that you won't get new winged lights at the beginning. Um, just from doing Eden, it has to come from getting the gifts from the spirits. So you can do it you can do it more frequently if you want to, but you could also do it less frequently. It's not that big a deal. I would say if you've collected all of the winged lights on the map and you just want to chill with that number for a while, you are more than welcome to. If you feel like you're ready to collect everything all over again, then you can do Eden. If you want to see how many more winged light you start off with after doing Eden, you can do Eden. I get the feeling with Sky Kids that while they can survive on their own, they're not really supposed to, seeing as both how the whole game is made with cooperation in mind. We can see how Sky people would and continue to group together. That's true. But it's sad because there's only Sky Kids. There's no elders. I mean, there's this elder spirits that help to guide the Sky Kids, but like the Sky Kids themselves, like there's not tangible elders for the Sky Kids to. Oh, I think Zari had to go back for something. I'll chill down here. I'll wait for them. A deep dive this game? That's good. That means you're enjoying it, right? I did Eden on day 2 and Candle ran for the first time on day 3, so I don't feel so young. Dang, you're powerful, Maho. Eden resets tonight. So if you want to start farming Ascended Candles today... Oh, you might want to start farming Ascended Candles today. Is a good day to run Eden. That's true. So you could do it today and tomorrow. My started wings is 30. Are you gonna do the trials? We're here, so we might. You wanna join us? Cake Baker? Not really any Sky families anymore. At most we have Grandma. And said elders. Oof. I know, it's so sad. We're in this situation because they took the light for granted, so all the elders died. Yes, please. Okay. You're welcome to join us. Here, let me get into the prophecy area, and you can warp to us. Yeah, it's sad. Sad, sad. Sky Kid is a Sky Orphan. Oh, they're all orphans. But the Sky Kids, like, can I friend you? Yes. You're welcome to friend me. Do you know how to send a whisper, Maho? Doing it solo was fun. Doing trials? Or doing Eden solo was fun. Because it feels like the characters from like years past were like, I don't know. It just feels like they're different from the Sky Kids. Cake Baker, there you are. Hi. Aw, I love the little summer hat. And the 9-color deer antlers. So cute. You look like you are ready for summer. Just hanging on to the summer for a little bit longer. The fire one is the more fun. Oh, you like the trials. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the trials are kind of similar to Eden, where like some people really, really like them. I like doing them with people, but if you like doing them solo, that's totally fine too. I surprisingly, I kind of like doing the air trial solo. I hated the air trial the first time I I tried it because it was really buggy when they first released it. But I have since reconciled with my feelings on it, and I like it now. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna say that, and that's gonna give me a hard time this time around. But you know what? It's still okay. I still like the air trial in general. We found the fire trials one fan. Actually, I live in the southern hemisphere, so I'm getting ready for summer. Oh, yay! I hope you enjoy the summer. Do you enjoy the spring? I understand why some people don't like spring. If you have really bad allergies, the spring is gonna be like a miserable time for you. But like springtime, that's like my favorite time of year nowadays. At the age that I'm at now, it just feels like everything is coming back to life, which is, I don't know, it's very nice. It's a good time to plant stuff and the days are getting longer instead of shorter. I don't dislike any of the trials. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I would say at most I'm like, or at the worst, I'm like neutral about them. Like I don't mind any of them, but I feel like doing them with people in general is more fun. Knock on wood. Forgot to take my chibi mask off. I will probably be warping a lot. I'm ready for winter. Well, if you're not in the southern hemisphere, then you're also in a good position. Everybody's happy. I do like the fall season too, though, so I'm cool with it turning fall. I just don't like when the days get shorter, but we're already past the longest day of the year, so the days are gonna get shorter. I knew that was gonna happen, but I did it anyway. Oof. Taking the train to the winter solstice. Yep. We're heading that way. But yeah, I guess you're in except for Cake Baker. Cake Baker is in that exact realm that I was just talking about where you start getting oh, so close. Start getting the days longer and everything's coming back to life. It's a good time of year. We're just going for summer swim, it's fine. Yeah, this isn't winter time. What? The snow? That's not snow. That's dirt, but it's special dirt. It's just it's the springtime dirt that's it's ready for growth. That's why it's white, because it's ready to turn different colors. And when stuff starts growing out of it, it'll change colors, and that's why it's white. Because it's like a clean slate, right? That's how everything works. That's how seasons work. Don't worry, the grass just has the light coating of permafrost. That's normal. Normal summertime things, right? Just summer things. It will disappear at noon. And these poor sky kids just immediately dying as soon as they touch the ice water because it's too cold. I mean, the summer water, the nice warm summer water. That's so delightful that the Sky Kid respawns outside of the water so that they can jump in the water again. Because it was just that enjoyable. It's like, you know, when you go down a slide and then you have so much fun on the slide that you want to do it again. That's what's happening. That's what the Sky Kids are doing. Oh, sorry, I saw that wipe out, and then I wiped out right after. This is the only trial I've done. Are all of them like this? You've only done the water trial or the fire one? I think you said you liked the fire trial. This is the water trial, so this is what the water trial looks like. It's timing based. Did I go the wrong way? No, this is the right way. Cake Baker's just doing an awesome job. Do I have warp unlocked with you, Cake Baker? I hope I do. Oh, you've only done the water. Okay, okay. The other ones are similar to this one. The Earth trial, instead of having water that you fall into, or that really comes up to meet you, it's more like there's a bunch of bottomless areas. So if you start to jump on a rock and you fall off, then you respawn and you have to re-jump on the rocks. And the air trial is very similar to that, only there's also wind that tries to blow you off the sides of the cliffs, or the platforms that you're jumping on. Oops, sorry, Zari. And then the fire trial is pretty different because you're in the dark and you're like navigating this dark area while these giant worms try to eat you. Which sounds scary, but they look like worms on a string, so they're not really that scary. They look very fuzzy. And, yeah, they just eat you. And, it's less scary and more frustrating when it happens. Summer in the far off year of 2024, after global cooling caused by what? Freeze factors are made all over the world, as prophesized in an episode of Star Trek? Really? In the far off year of last year. Did Star Trek really predict that? In this year, or last year? Oh, to be living in the Star Trek world. They don't eat you, they just take a little nibble out of your winged light. Oh, I was making stuff up, okay. Hey, I don't watch enough Star Trek to know. You could have said anything and I would have believed it. Although I do think Star Trek actually takes place in like the distant future past our lifetimes. I know some movies like Back to the Future, I think they were trying to predict what, like, I don't know, 2015 or something would be like. A time that has already passed. and they were calling it like the distant future because at that time it was like 30 years in the future or 40 years. But Star Trek is like actual distant future. Yeah, and Back to the Future they predicted we'll have cover cars in the year 2015. Slight reference to Star Trek saying Irish reunification in 2024, which sadly didn't come to be. Oh, 500 cigarettes? What? Oh, wait. Let me wait for you. Are you ready? Okay. Yay! Okay, we can get the most difficult winged lights. This is great. I'm loving this. Sci-fi predicting massive changes in like 3 decades is so funny to me because like has technology actually moved that fast before? I do think that in some ways we have had like massive changes very quickly, but not in the way that anybody ever predicted, you know? Wait, where's our... There's our Earth trial. I found you. I found you. Yeah, you're welcome to see what all of the rest of the trials look like while we're here. Oh, they copy and paste it. I think I saw a thing about companies trying to synthesize, like making synthetic butter and stuff like that, so you can do it without a cow naturally producing it. It's crazy. No, I don't want to forfeit this trial. But I would say things like, you know, when we got cell phones and how quickly that went from like really simple cell phones to smartphones. And the world really has changed a lot since everything has become like very online. Like the internet from the 90s is so different from the internet of today. Should have taken my mask off between trials so I could attempt the skip. Oh well. It's okay. We don't have to do the skip. Oh, look at how fast you're going, Cake Baker. Dang. And like with 3D printing, you can make some crazy stuff with 3D printing. Like I think they were talking about making artificial hearts and stuff using 3D printing. I don't know how that would actually work though. I think it's more like to make a model of an artificial heart. I don't know if you can make an actual like replacement organ with our current technology. Ooh, just skip that last one altogether. Nice. But yeah, the changes have been massive, but just not in the way that anybody really predicted. Oops. That's death. Attempts to replace art, my beloved. I kind of love how, I mean, the there's AI that's being used to steal art, which is terrible. And then people went why don't we use AI to create like filters to stop other AI from stealing art? It's like fighting fire with fire. But yeah, people did that real fast. They were not playing around. At least there's one good thing, the world has become much more inclusive. You really do have to take the good things. Because there's so much bad in the world, and in a way, I feel like everything being online really amplifies that. And it's really easy to get stuck on all the bad things in the world. So I agree. I think it's good to try to acknowledge the good things where when they are around and try to like make the best of things if you can. Yes, we see you. We're coming for you, Winged Light. We're getting through this pretty quick, even though we didn't do any skips, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I saw a friend, not super super recently, but it was kind of funny. We were just talking about like, oh, like what do we do with our day? And she said something like, I doom scrolled on on whatever website it was. I don't even remember. Whatever social media she has. She said I did that for like 3 hours. And and she was like, man, I shouldn't do that again. And we were just like, well, how'd it go? She was like, it was awesome. Like, girl, probably should not be doing that, but it was really funny. Because she had a great time with it, apparently. A cure for diabetes was discovered last year, so that's a good thing about the current future. That is good. I think there was, wasn't there like a cure for a cancer? Not all cancers, but there was like one that was found. I had a coworker whose wife just got like a PhD in education, like children's education, and she said something how like for her thesis she proposed a plan for helping, I guess, provide accommodations for like kids with disabilities. And they were gonna start like implementing her ideas for changes in like schools. And like that I thought was really cool. New gen is cooked. Oh no, don't say that. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. He said that he said that she sent him her thesis like just as a joke, cause she didn't expect him to actually read it, but it was like 168 pages, and he got like really scared because he was like, I can't just refuse to read this. It's gonna be so offensive to her. But like, I don't have the time to sit down and read, this many pages of this thesis, and I'm not gonna understand it. Because it's written, like a scientific paper. And you really do have to, like, examine every paragraph of the scientific papers and, like, try to decode what they're saying. Because you're using a lot of, like, technical language. And he's like, I'm not smart enough to read this paper. Okay, you ready for the air trial? This is the one that I like. Are you ready for it? Now remember, air trial, I said that I liked you, so be nice to me, okay? Please? Academic writing is a nightmare, and that people have to write like that to get their papers accepted. Yes. I learned to read papers like that, and you really do have to, like, decode what they're saying. And read everything more than once to make sure you're actually understanding what's being said correctly. I do understand it from the point of, like, not using flowery language. Because you want to be objective and you want to just state objective facts. Like, that part is fine. It's the writing it in very technical language that makes it harder. Oops, whoops, whoops. Oh, all good. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, Cake Baker. I've gathered inherently, not by myself, that people are inherently kind and want to connect with others. This took a minute. It's okay. I agree with that too. People naturally want to connect with other people and want to form bonds and connections with other people. We're social animals. And, oops. In general, people are nice. Not everybody, but not nobody. And you have to learn to be able to tell the difference between, people who do have your best interest at heart and people who don't. All that, but in general, people don't tend to have bad intentions. The jargon for jargon's sake attitude in judging papers is my issue. Yeah. Definitely the overly technical language can be irritating. Because I like the accessibility of, like, scientific papers too. I like the idea of, like, I guess that's why articles exist that explain those papers, but I like the idea of having the writing be in a way that people can understand it. But I also understand it being technical to a degree, because you have to be able to explain it in depth to a certain degree. I don't know. Certain subjects you can't describe it in plain language. But where it's not necessary, you shouldn't have to go ham with it either. There's a happy medium in there somewhere. If jargon's the only option, that's fine. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Zary. Okay. Thank you, Air Trial. Thank you for being nice to me. You're the best trial, air trial. So cool and so fun. The air trial is the best trial. Is this really gonna work for me? I kind of love how this is working for me. Very much are mean people, but like the main point of the inherently kind argument is most people's ignorance and cruelty is taught through the world around them and what they do and don't see and hear in their lives. Yo, yeah. That's true. A lot of people come from a place of not understanding, and a really good thing to do is to be well-rounded and meet different kinds of people, you know? And then you can kind of understand other people better. Because when someone is different from you, it's not a bad thing. And that tends to be how it is, you know, if someone's closed-minded and then they meet somebody who, like, kind of challenges their belief system a little bit, and they realize, like, oh yeah, this is just another person, and, like, this is why that they operate differently from me, blah, 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 you kind of, you can kind of help with that situation. Kind of helps. Yay. Hi, Zairi. Oh, air trial, you're just the best trial ever. You're so good. So good and so fun. Such a good air trial. That really worked. I love it when I hit the jump button and walk off a cliff instead of jumping. I'm so sorry, Zairi. When you're chibi, it do be like that when you're chibi. And look at us go. Did y'all see that? I'm so sorry, the cake baker. I should have grabbed your hand. I feel bad about not grabbing your hand before doing that skip. Okay, you made it. You made it. Good, good. We'll wait for you. No worries. So we can do the thing today. At least now the only trial left is the one where I can just be a candle bearer and it doesn't matter how tall I am. Yes, yes. You can be tiny and hold the white candle and all will be well. Also, cake baker. Let me see. I don't have a lot unlocked with you. Let's fix that. A good thing for us to do now is to at least get to warp with each other. Just in case we need to warp to each other in the fire trial. I love having over 100 Eden candles. It's so good. This is great. Be right back. Okay. Whoops, whoops, whoops. What happened? I don't know what happened there. Started to slide. My Sky Kid was at an angle. And we are on the ice. I don't know what happened with these trials. I don't know why everything is on ice. Like the water trial, did the water trial really have to be in an icy place? Couldn't we have a water trial on the beach? There we go. Wait, there's something after warp? What's the thing after warp? Although if it was a water trial on a beach, I would be a little scared that they would put some, like, creatures in the water. What is this? Oh, block warp. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, now we're good. So if anything bad happens, we can all warp to each other now. Speaking of beach, are you excited for Days of Sunlight? Surfing trial. Ooh, that would be fun. You wipe out and then it just, you respawn. That's how it would work. It would be very peaceful. Just like, you know, you accidentally fall in the water, in the icy water and respawn. Except you would be falling into comfortable temperature water, and I would not feel bad for my poor Sky Kid. Days of Sunlight. That's... Wait. Days of Sunlight. I'm not sure, I haven't seen that much for Days of Sunlight, actually. So I wasn't aware that there was going to be an event. I'm not surprised, though, because they do have events very frequently. Well, now I'm curious to know what will happen with Days of Sunlight. Okay, we have Cake Baker and Zairi here. Okay, good. Oh, look at that! We might have some people joining us for the fire trial, too. I can't believe there's, like, what, a month and a half left of, Season of Two Embers? That's crazy. It's the one with the, oh, the Dowel Capes! Aww. That's nice. Yeah, I do like that. I like that one. I have a bunch of those towel capes. Yeah, that was a chill event last year. That's right, so they're just bringing it back. Yeah, it's in the Hidden Forest area where by Grima. Oh, okay, they're doing their own thing. They did the thing. They did the rocket. Okay. Let's do this. When they were first released, they were much more expensive than they're actually supposed to be. And I got them all on the expensive side. Oh no! I'm sorry. That's rough. Yeah, I remember they said that they had accidentally ended up making them more expensive, and then they like just gave away a bunch of event currency so that people could buy it. But you're saying that you had already gotten all of it by then? Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I definitely just did the... I was being lazy, and then that happened, and they were like, "Oh yeah, here's all the free event currency," and I was like, "Oh, thank you. Now I don't have to grind for those." So I'm sorry that you had to. Okay, part one done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Are you seeing this, Maho? This is the fire trial. We're gonna make it look easy, but fire trial is not always this easy. I'm back, welcome back. Yep, I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as something I can brag about. Oh, good, good. Then I'm extra glad. Yeah, you had all of the accessories before anybody else. You do have bragging rights. feel like I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah. Gotta go this way. Oh. We got a worm coming. Oh, worm is still coming. Oh no, Cake Baker. Oh, you're still with us. Okay. I was a little worried there that we'd get in trouble, but it didn't happen. Okay. The way to get through a maze is to hug the left side and then just turn left. And eventually you will reach the exit. So, that's kind of what I do for the fire trial. I really do feel like I goofed it though. I feel like I went in a weird direction. But I think we might be getting... Nope. Not getting closer. We're just going... We're going somewhere. But I don't know where we're going. I see some worms over this way, so probably should go where the worms are. Oh, there was a worm this way, so... Oh! Nope. I was thinking we were good, but we weren't. Okay, there we go, we made it. Yay! Part 2, done. Part 3, we have one more level to go. With the worms trying to get us, but not being able to. We can also attempt to jump from here. This is sometimes what we do. Because there is a shortcut here, if you can get up. But you have to do it in just the right way. And give everybody a chance to go one at a time here. Nope. Can't do it over here, can I? No. Oh, that'd be kind of cool if you could. Are we gonna do the skin? Oh, the skip. We could try. This one is the one skip that I know of. But sometimes it really does not work with me. In which case I just kind of give up and go back to the fairway. Because you have to have just the right amount of momentum going off of this rock. And if you don't have it, you just kind of... It's like when you see a kitten trying to make it onto a counter or a table, and it jumps and it goes 1 inch forward and then goes straight down. That's how I feel doing some of these jumps is. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with doing it the fair way. I'll let you try a little bit longer if you want, Zairi. Okay. We'll do Fairway. Yeah. Should be a thing. I do see these ones. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's a little space to crawl through. And then more space to crawl through. There's a lot more worms. Okay, and then there should be a, like, spot, yeah, to squeeze between here. Okay, this should lead, yeah, I was gonna say this should lead to a dead end. And then you just have to kind of go around it. I do recognize this area. I feel like I've done this specific one, and I've struggled in this map for some reason. More than I should. I should stop jumping so that you can keep your candle. Alright. Oh, and then that's it. Wow. Look at that. That's the way to do it. Totally did that on purpose. Totally. Okay, and we're done. Do you need this map, Cake Baker? Do you have this map? The power of friendship, yes. The power of friendship beats all. Me when I'm cooking and asking if the skin of something is part of the recipe. Okay, good. Oh, look at that. We got this. Somebody already lit it up for us. Very nice, very nice. And now, if y'all are, if y'all have already done all of your dailies and big candle grabby and candle run, we can just hang out here, warp home, and tomorrow when you start, you can grab 4 big candles again. It's a strat. Some people like to use that strat. Are we gonna do the skin? Do y'all generally like... I died while sitting to get glowy mode? No! No way! Do y'all generally like the skin in recipes? Like, skin on potatoes? This is really the curse of being chibi, huh? Curse of being chibi is you can't actually finish the meditation without dying. You look glowy to me now, though. I guess it let you finish? On potatoes, yes. Okay, good. Then we can be friends. Now, if you don't like potato skin, that's fine too. I know some people who are like, what the heck, why would I eat the potato skin? But it's like, it's the healthy part. Yeah, the skin is the healthy part. Yay, okay. Yes, do not meditate to go back to the prophecy cave. We can just go home from here. And we have all of the all of the winged lights from the Isle now, which is very nice, because the other winged lights aren't really hard to get, but the trials for sure take very long. I would say so. I haven't really thought about it that much. Well, that's good too. You've never had to deal with the potato discourse. Potato skin discourse. Oh man. I'm seeing that Eden Shard is in the valley again, and I am tempted, but I want to keep my free 4 candle cakes tomorrow. So, I think I'm gonna pass on it, which I wouldn't normally do. And I think we're good for the day. Like, I think I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, wait, wait, wait! I see a friend code from, Mayo? Mayo? Okay. Let's, add you as a friend. My mom's ex-boyfriend refused to eat. Here. I'm gonna add you as a friend now. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your patience. You poor thing. I don't know how long you have had this whispered to me. You should have told me. You should have told me that you sent me the thing. It's okay though. Let's send gifts to people. And what did Zairi say? My mom's ex-boyfriend refused to eat potato skins because he was convinced they were quote unquote dirty, even though my mom cleaned them properly. So he would sit there peeling all the potatoes because he was the only one in the house who didn't want to eat the skin. Oh my gosh. Really? I guess that's why he's an ex-boyfriend, right? Well, maybe one of the reasons why he's an ex-boyfriend. Yeah, that's a little silly. Just a little silly. Oh, oops, wrong. Wrong thing. Okay. Maybe you did send me a message saying that you sent it and I just didn't see it. I think sometimes that does happen. So if you say something in chat and I miss it, I apologize. Like I really do try to read everything. But sometimes either it will not show up for me or it will get lost in like the rest of the chat. But I swear that I'm not purposely ignoring something that you're saying. Okay. Unless you're like, which this has not, fortunately, this has not happened often, but sometimes people will send something that's like a little like inappropriate. And in that case, I will not read like inappropriate comments out loud, and you will also probably get banned. But yeah, that does not happen often, thankfully. Okay, we're good. We are friends now. I don't know if Mayo is still, or Mayo? I don't know if Mayo is still in chat. Oh, you have the manta staff. They're so cute. Wait. Hang on. I have to unlock my favorite thing with you. Before we go, I will unlock my favorite thing with you because I love Bear Hug. Bear Hug is the best. I just got done saying that I use this one all the time and I love it, so I have to commit. Let's do it. Have you gone to the Season of Moments area with that staff? Because it is so fun to do that. That is where the manatees will swarm you. Alright. Yay! Oops, that was not the right one. This is the one I wanted. Yeah! First thing I did with the staff, yes, I'm tall again. After going through all of the pain, now you're tall again. Oh, you look so cute with that mask and the and that hair. That is a really cute combo. Oh, and you can play with it. That's also super cute. I love it. Something something, eat lots to grow big and strong. Yes. Oh, everybody's so cute. Cutie club over here. Back when when the game Cult of the Lamb first came out, that's what I named my cult. Cutie Club. I passed all the trials and grew up. There you go. You've earned the right to be tall now. I like it. I like it. Ooh, Okay, we have Livy Bear. Here, we have two people that we could raid now. We have Livy Bear, who is also streaming Sky. And normally I default to other fellow Sky streamers. But I'm seeing somebody else. I see Chocoberry Puppy, who's streaming Marvel Rivals. Oh wait, Wonderful is also streaming Sky. Chocoberry Puppy is like an online friend who I've known for a while, and she has this really cute um it's like a little like online store, and she makes all of these really cute like dog stickers and like magical girl stickers and keychains and stuff. I might send y'all to her so we can give her some love. Yeah, let's raid her. She's very sweet. Okay. Thank you for joining the stream today, everybody. I will see y'all next time. I would love to hang out with y'all again. I'm glad that we have made friends. Thank you for the Manta plushie. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all next time. And have a good rest of your weekend and a good rest of your day. Bye bye for now. Oops, I dropped my Manta. Okay. Bye.